reliable, equitable, impartial, effective, participatory and solution-oriented structure. Ministry of Finance, the Presidency of Revenue Administration. Revenue Administration, that has been founded as İdaresi and Bedeli Nuzul Administration in 1838, has changed in the Directorate of Revenues in 1936 and then into General Directorate of Revenues in 1946 and finally into Revenue Administration in 2005 in consequence of reconstruction. On the purpose of making contribution to enhance social welfare, Revenue Administration, that has the mission of providing qualified service to its taxpayers, collects adequate revenue with the principles of justice, impartiality and efficiency and contributes to developing tax system and increasing voluntary compliance to tax. Revenue Administration, that collects tax revenues, which have nearly 88% share in general budget, has adopted as a principle to provide qualified service to its taxpayers by 30 directorates of tax administration, 52 revenue offices, and 449 tax offices, and 40,000 employees in countrywide. Revenue Administration has begun to practice important projects in the direction of its duties and adopted basic principles. Action Plan of Strategy for Fight Against Informal Economy is an important project that Revenue Administration has conducted as a responsible organization and has been maintained to apply by updating as we involved the years 2011 to 2013. On the other hand, intended for conflict with smuggling to tobacco and tobacco products, Conflict Action Plan with Smuggling to Tobacco and Tobacco Products application has been maintained. On the purpose of increasing quality of services and voluntary compliance to tax, Introduction Project to Quality Management in Revenue Administration, which had been conducted by co-finance of European Union and Republic of Turkey, has been completed. Within the project, European Foundation for Quality and Management Basic Model Training has been given to 30,000 employees. By creating a new channel in taxpayer-oriented service approach, taxpayer feedback system, an employee suggestion system based on participatory management perception has been founded. Revenue Administration was entitled to get Determination in Excellence certificate, which is the nature of registration in terms of sustainability of project and given by European Foundation for Quality and Management.
İyi günler, Safet'ten nasıl yardımcı olabilirim?
Tax Communication Center, affiliated to Revenue Administration, provides consulting services about tax-related issues, denunciation management, motor vehicle tax registration, interrogation, and also consulting for foreign nationals and corporations about tax-related issues via email. Revenue Administration actively uses all kinds of communication channel on the purpose of informing the taxpayers about rights and obligations arising from law to increase tax consciousness and voluntary compliance to tax. Internet tax office applications accessible at www.give.go.tr enables our taxpayers to perform many transactions about tax declarations and obligations without visiting a tax office. As revenue administration, in order to take part in social media that has become an inseparable part of developing world and has been seen as the communication channel of future, private areas have been formed in popular social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and YouTube. Through the website that has been opened to combine the contents of social media, news, and notices of about our administration can be reached for the public, taxpayers, and employees. Revenue administration continues to use modern technology in an effective manner. In this context, all up-to-date information and news on website are submitted to taxpayers through email information system instantly and free of charge. The revenue administration has contributed to saving time and effort by means of electronic invoice and record-keeping applications and enable to taxpayers to diminish their tax compliance costs. Within the context of project of e-business monitoring and enhancement of taxpayer compliance, a web portal has been established to provide access to people who are engaged in electronic business to get information on tax-related matters, to keep up to date and to share their questions and suggestions. On the other hand, tax ruling automation system that has been launched in order to standardize taxpayer applications to use the resources more efficiently and to ensure transparency gives service with tax ruling examples on several subjects. Through that query service on Internet Tax Office, information about all the debts transferred to Tax Office can be gathered by using their identity details. Pre-filled rental income tax return system has been taken into practice in 2012 in order to provide a fast and easy way to give rental tax returns by using technological opportunities without having to go tax office. By this system, declarations are prepared by using rental incomes and expense information obtained from agency and institutes and then submitted to taxpayers online. In order to inform taxpayers about their rights and obligations, written and visual publications are prepared and then delivered. Our children, the owners of tomorrow. The Vergi Bilir project, which jointly conducted by the Ministry of National Education and Department of Finance in order to provide information and awareness about tax to children in line with level of their development so as to create a stronger Turkey in the future had been finished. The tax awareness trainings has maintained within action plan of strategy for fight against informal economy. In addition, an interactive training on tax is provided for children through www.vergibilir.co.tr. For a stronger Turkey, tax-paid income. Ministry of Finance, the Presidency of Revenue Administration.